So I was watching some of my uploads last night, and I watched this one, so I want to kind of go over this video a little bit.
Your bra strap is showing.
Somebody needs to cut it so that it works, but I feel like we need to call Fran.
Yeah, you better not.
It's Fran!
I don't get it.
Fran is the woman that does all of our war.
Fran
Killer, stylist, short hair.
So it opens the door, and they both simultaneously say, "You." And then the character behind Fran, Fran's husband, is going to say, "That's my mother." So this is, I played the audio DYBBUK in the mirror. So from my understanding from studying this information, the guy that's married to Fran, or that's playing the character of Fran's husband, when he says, "That's my mother," that is the figure that's representing the biblical Satan that's in the abyss. At least this is how I'm sort of interpreting their symbolism. That's also, like I said, the DYBBUK in the mirror. So I've been, in my recent videos, I've been referring to it as bits and pieces of viral DNA, but it's the same thing. It's just speaking about it from a different scale, like one's from a molecular scale, and then to use the language of DYBBUK, that's just sort of attributing the spiritual aspect to it, where those bits and pieces of viral DNA can sort of act as an entity, and they're bits and pieces, again, of the biblical Satan, of what that character, Fran's husband, says, "That's my mother." So they worship that biblical Satan character, who they refer to as mother, and that character exists now in the abyss, apparently, but they're bringing it back via bits and pieces of viral DNA through these androgynes. That's why they worship these androgynes, because they're all a sort of fraction of their mother, of biblical Satan, of the one that they all worship.
That's my mother.
You people worry about the weirdest stuff.
I don't get it.
Fran is the woman that does all of our war.
Killer,
stylist, short hair. That's my mother.
you people worry.
So that character that says, "That's my mother," that's the group of people
Stylist, short hair.
who, again, worship who I interpret as the biblical Satan. And again, they're bringing back the biblical Satan via these androgynes, via bits and pieces of viral DNA, or the DYBBUK. Again, those bits and pieces of viral DNA and the DYBBUK are one and the same. They're just speaking about it from different scales. Let's see here. So Venom can be sort of viewed as a DYBBUK, and Venom arrives, or as a symbiote. I mean, that's what they describe him in the show. And Venom arrives on a meteorite, and then the movie Joe Dirt, it's revealed, as well as another show called Chosen, the meteorite is actually a piece of poo. That's what was revealed in Joe Dirt. In the show I just spoke about, Chosen, the main character discovers that the meteorite that their town revolves around is fake. And when that character confronts the people who are pushing that meteorite narrative, they tell that character that it's just a symbol. And it is just a symbol. The meteorite is just a symbol. It's representing poo, but it's also, because they associate it with a meteorite, that means it has space origins. That means it's outside of this world. So it's poo, but it contains the bits and pieces of viral DNA of the biblical Satan, which again is out of this world. So also, I just want to mention this. In the movie Venom, when they're experimented with Venom, and they do that experiment with the rabbit, they call it Test 36. So in the movie Joe Dirt, that number is used to describe the meteorite that fell 36,000 feet. So that's significant because that number 36 is just in reference to 3 sixes. 36 is 3 sixes, 666, which is referenced as the biblical mark of the beast.